Hey everyone, I call this the burlesque journal. Burlesque journal. Maybe it's a new genre of journals. I'm not sure of that. I think to the best of my knowledge, there's no one else who's made a journal for the can on Hong Kong in French, and I'm sure you know all about it. It's all about rebelling against authority by the women of the time, the 1800s. And this you could consider like a rose that has been dropped, that was given to a dancer by an admiring audience. And then take a look at this cover. I created this cover with some board. I just can't remember what it was because this has taken me exactly 1 year to finish, because not because I didn't do it, not because it took so long, but I had staggered it, like I was making other journals and then doing a little bit of this. So this is what happened. So before I speak about the inside of the journal, this journal is inspired by a French painter, caricaturist, illustrator, draftsman and printmaker, Comte Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec in the 1800s. So he was this great painter who captured the nightlife, the scandalous, decadent pleasures of Paris. And so I thought we had to add a lot of lace here, some buttons. These dancers of the can were previously laundresses and seamstresses. And look at this beautiful button here. And some tissue, designer tissue. And this is the spine. And then it goes all the way around like this. And it comes back like this. And I think this is a piece of garter, ribbon that has dropped on the floor of the backstage in the dressing rooms or somewhere. So feathers all go with this tea. And let's go inside. I think it's time to go inside. The Moulin Rouge is where these dancers dance their hearts away. So let me tell you now, the pages of this journal is created by gluing together many pieces of old paper tissue. I was inspired to do this by Recrafted by Carol. And what I did was, to make sure the pages were secure, I glued the pages down, then painted it over with acrylic paint and stitched it, slow stitched, hand stitching, right around the pages. So this is how I got these pages. So this is like I tried out some painting, like stamping with lace. It may have not come out properly due to the wrinkles here. It's a lot of texture. And so the inside, the front and back covers, I padded it. Like I padded it with a thick layer of paper tissue, and then I glued scrapbook paper on top. So this is the villain pocket, and these are some tags, and this is a painting by Toulouse-Lautrec. Here he is, can hardly see him, I think. He's short of stature, and so one reason why this journal is a small journal. And this is La Goulou, his favorite dancer and mistress. And Jane Avril, also he's one of his mistresses, a favorite dancer. And other intellectuals of the time, I mean painters and writers, philosophers and so on. So this is at the Moulin Rouge. And here you go. I'll tell you about this a little later. Cards. And then, so what you will know why this. I have to go back into the beginning a bit. This journal is like this, you see, because tons of fabric and lace went into the making of these skirts, the costumes, petticoats, like 140 yards of lace, one petticoat, and like 70 yards of fabric for the knickerbockers they wore. So here's a printout of a masterboard. Look at this page. My slow stitching, not bad. This is Toulouse-Lautrec painting, and here I have beautiful coffee dyed paper for writing, journaling, and I have also included in this journal pictures of my own knickerbockers, but they are not knickerbockers, this is their panties, so this is one of them. So it goes in, this goes into my panty. And here is another, it's a poster. He also made posters for all the cabarets in the in Montmartre. The Moulin Rouge was one, and here they say Mademoiselle Eglantine or something. I can't really pronounce it properly, I guess. So these are the can-can dancers. And also I must say, one reason that this journal is small is because quite by accident I happened to add origami paper to this journal, and then I found out that the European painters of the time were influenced by Japanese art, and Toulouse-Lautrec was one of them, because his paintings are also very small, some of them, probably because he was painting posters as well, and then the method of painting, and also that he diluted his oils and painted on board and cardboard, and also he painted these posters. Yeah, that was the reason. There's something else I have forgotten to say, I'm sure. Let me see. He I think that is it. And also the very important fact that he created, this is La Goulou, he created the motion and crowd. He could paint crowds, just not one person. See, the background is full of people, And then he will also capture the rapid motion of the dancers. So this is, I don't know, one of the sites of, this must be Arch de Triomphe or something. I'm pronouncing it wrong. So it's a vellum pocket, and here I want to talk about this. This is a collage. This collage was done with inspiration from Kathleen Burlesque, and she said she got this stack and whack method of collaging from Gail Augustinelli. Darling, you are a work of art. This is a pin that fell from a girl's headdress. Here's another of those lovely panties. Who's this? Maybe one of the dancers. Yvette Gilbert. The can. This is notepad, and here are writing journaling spots. This paper was created with real wine and rims from wine glasses. It's fully so. Okay. One of the dancers. All really lovely. Here is the dancer in action. Can you see the dancer in action? Let me take this out. Oh, wow. Okay. The tag. No, sorry. A card with vellum paper backed with coffee dyed paper. And here's Jane Avril, I think. Also, yeah. And would you believe it? Toulouse-Lautrec was first known as Toulouse the Cook, or Andre the Cook, I'm not sure. So, why? Because he used to have for his opening nights, like invite 300 guests, and he himself created 2,000 drinks, craft cocktails, and he would do all the food for the guests. He had some group of chefs, not called chefs at the time, cooks helping him to do this, and he would personally supervise it. And he even had a cookbook of his, which was also, I think, created after his passing, which was also translated to English. Look at this texture. I didn't want to put anything here. It's so good. Okay. So more journaling thoughts. This is the can-can, the high kicks. So the can-can is a vigorous and energetic dance, and it was one big chaotic dance, like with high kicks, cartwheels, raising the skirts and exposing the derriere and exposing the crotch, which was often not seen together and then doing the jumps and taking your leg up in one hand and putting it out and twirling around on the other foot and then ending with the splits. And the people were completely overwhelmed by this dance, and the police even raided the cabarets because they felt this was too scandalous. The Eiffel Tower stencil. And I think this is one of these sketchers, Toulouse-Lautrec sketchers, which he used to even do burlesque sketches. You know, this must be the what's his name now? Valentine the Boneless. This is like a contortionist. I think he was friends of the La Goulou. La Goulou is actually what it means is the glutton. He used to go round drinking from the glasses of the audience. So this is another of my dainties. Here is stack and whack. This is a beautiful dancing music box. A ballet dancer there. So all these burlesque, cabaret and the can-can has its roots in ballet. And ballet, bullet and ballet are all stemming from one word called the blob, because they all had a blob of metal inside the ballet dancer's shoe, and the Greeks voted with the blob of metal, and the bullet is a blob of metal. And then you smash this bullet and the ballet and the blob, and you get a coin. That's my find. And here is in honor of Toulouse-Lautrec's culinary expertise. Here is another from like a circus burlesque cat. Some saree silk ribbon here. And this is inside the Moulin Rouge. Maybe resting after the vigorous entertainment. The dancers are resting. And here is a beautiful, this is a print of a poster by Toulouse-Lautrec of the Cabaret Divan Japonais. Okay, now let's speed it up like the can-can. Okay. Here is a kind of I'm also kind of contortionist. Okay, it goes in how long? Okay. Piano paper. This can-can was danced with the music of Offenbach's on Underworld. What is that? I forget now. He created music called Underworld, and the can-can dance is danced to this music. So it's a beautiful, rapid music. Shah Offenbach. Galop Infernal from Orpheus the Underworld. Okay, so that's what the music is. And look at this. I want to recreate the skirt of the can-can dancers, and I think it will look nicer if you look at it this way. See? Correct, right? Okay. So I need to also talk about this beautiful tassels I attached here. Kisses and hugs. Secret. I like to call this journal secret as well. So here is okay, Toulouse-Lautrec in action. These are epithets like, I don't know, they shout out zunt and all sorts of grunt and grunt, all, and this is all done in rebellion against authority. So the police used to raid these places, but the best of society and the worst of society all mingled together in these places, and they were very happy together. I also want to say I love to create texture. So in this I have made the pages. Also I have made all this lace, some of this lace myself using the paper pattern tissue, gluing them together, painting them over with acrylic and cutting them up. See? Oh, now I'm going, we are over. Okay. I thought I have gone, what do you call it? May Milton, one of the dancers. This is my auntie. And here is a belly band. These are burlesque dancers. Journaling space, and this is like waltz tempo, old music sheet, altered paper clip here, and this sheet, these are plates. I use like dollies and it's like a peekaboo, a nice peekaboo. See what's here. Oh, this is very nice. Toulouse-Lautrec painting. Hope you got the whole, yeah. Okay. So, content. The Toulouse-Lautrec Chateau provides wine, red wine, to the Moulin Rouge even until now. My lace, it even feels like fabric. And look at this. Zoom in, Moulin Rouge. These are burlesque dancers, belly band. La Goulou, Moulin Rouge. And this has some connotations. The fact that the hands are painted like this. And La Goulou, and then is the glutton. Then Mini Patterson layer is mini feet in the air, legs in the air, and then there's a waterfall tag. Very good to have it here. Inside my knicker snap wrapped in designer tissue. Some stamping. And this is challenge entry I did for one of the weekly challenges. I think the prompts were, oh, I forget, tag, circle, forget the next one. Anyway, so more lace, paper lace. And here's another, capturing the dancer, the can, Quran. Sequins and rhinestones on the floor. Another poster by Toulouse-Lautrec, Larbulu. This is also another entry, a challenge entry. The prompts were envelope, string, and have been stenciling. Another scrappy notebook. Okay. Two people dancing together. May have been at the Moulin Rouge. Toulouse-Lautrec's cutlery. No, it's not really, but. And look at this. I got this fantastic ledger paper from 1881. And this belongs to, look at this. All these are the top of the shelf. Brands of champagne. Unbelievable. Because until today, the Moulin Rouge ticket comes with half a bottle of champagne included. This real great stuff. This is original. I love this. So this is stack and whack. Stack and whack tuck spot. My panty. Let's see if I can get into my panties. Oh, come on, get into your panties. Ah, no, I missed it. Look at this. I forget. I think this is Jane Avril. It's a burlesque dancer. This is belly band. And here, this is another of my panties, party animal. I have created notebook. Lovely leaves. A beautiful tattoo. Me and you stuck like glue. Another blow up of the painting by Tourist Lottery, designer tissue paper. And this is the old book page from La Miserable, not La, sorry, Le Miserable. The book is by Victor Hugo. It's one of the greatest books ever written, they say, in the same period, 1800s. See the padded, nice cushion thing. And this is also a journal, challenge entry. I think this is, the prompts for this is calligraphy, frayed fabric, and circle, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's, I think. So there you go. The burlesque journal. Doesn't this look like a can? Okay. So I have to tie this here. I hope I have amused you and informed you. I hope I have said enough about the journal itself. I coffee dyed some of the petticoat lace, all this lace over here. A lot of work went into it. Somehow I enjoyed doing this. I hope you did as well, watching it. And thanks for watching.